Hello, my name is Anthony Ashley Cooper. I'm the oldest son of Cropley Ashley Cooper, the 6th Earl of Shaftesbury, and Lady Anne Spencer Churchill. I was born on April 28, 1801. At the age of 7, I went to the boarding school, and after 5 years I transferred to Harrow, and later went to Christ Church College in Oxford. I gained a first class in classics at the age of 25. I was elected MP for Woodstock. Also, since the age of 10, I have had the title of Lord Ashley. In my political career, I did not show promise of becoming great. When I started in the House of Commons, I was said to be inaudible to reporters. In 1828, the Duke of Wellington offered a commissionership at the India Board of Control, which I accepted. In 1830, I was offered other positions, but I refused and took a leading role in opposition of the 1832 Reform Act. I took interest in social issues of the day after reading reports about Michael Sadler and his committee investigating child labor. I was so astonished about what was happening that I offered to him my services. That February, Reverend George Bull asked me to take on the question that Michael Sadler was forced to drop. It was after Sadler was defeated in the 1832 general election that I was asked to become the new leader of factory reform movement in the House of Commons. It was in March of 1833 that I agreed to take the job. I proposed a bill that would restrict children to a maximum of 10-hour workdays. On July 18, 1833, my bill was defeated by a staggering amount, sadly. Although, after my proposal, the government did pass the 1833 Factory Act on August 29th. They passed the act, but there were many flaws. Under the new act, it became illegal for children under 9 to work in textile factories, whereas children between age 9 and 13 could not be employed for more than 8 hours a day. The main disappointment was that children over 13 were allowed to work above 12 hours a day. And with only 4 inspectors to monitor this legislation, factory owners would continue to employ very young children. I was interested in provision of working class education and became the chairman of the Ragged School Union for over 40 years. In 1840, I helped to set up the Children's Employment Commission, which helped the people to understand what was going on. Also, in the same year, I led the Coal Mines Act, which as a result, women and children were prohibited from working underground. In 1841, I received a manuscript from William Dodd about his experiences as a child worker. It became published, and I employed William Dodd as an employee to collect information about the treatment of children in textile factories. His research became published, but I had to let Dodd go because of controversy in the House of Commons. In 1851, I became the 7th Earl of Shaftesbury after my father's death. I continued to campaign for effective factory legislation. In 1863, I published a report revealing that children as young as 4 and 5 were still working from 6 in the morning to 10 at night in some British factories. Many people ask me why I chose to take on this role. And my main reason is that I am an evangelist, and so I did it for God, because I felt that's what He was calling me to do. Thank you.